afternoon. This is a news update on Dominion Television, Ibadan. I am Osainoma Saba. The federal government has promised that members of the Nigerian Armed Forces will be fully integrated into the National Health Insurance Authority, guaranteeing access to comprehensive health care for service members, their families, and eligible retirees. The Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawalle, disclosed this in Abuja during the celebration of the 20th anniversary of the Ministry of Defense Health Implementation Program. Matawalle said that the initiative would strengthen the resilience of Nigeria's defense health system while ensuring that soldiers and their dependents enjoy the same health safeguards as other citizens under the NHIA. The wife of the president, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has debunked claims that her 65th birthday anniversary fundraiser is tied to her husband's 2027 re-election bid. Senator Tinubu stated this during an interactive session with State House correspondents at the Aso Rock Villa, Abuja, also revealing that the fundraiser, which is for the construction of a new National Library complex, has received over 20.4 billion naira in donations since she first announced it. She added that the signatories to the account are the Minister of Education and the Chief Librarian of the Federation, insisting hers was to help drive the funds. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Monetary Policy Committee, MPC, has reduced the benchmark interest rate from 27.5% to 27%. Its first
committee reviewed key developments in the global and domestic economies. Decision to lower the monetary policy rate was predicated on the sustained disinflation recorded in the past 5 months, projections of declining inflation for the rest of 2025, and the need to support economic recovery efforts. Adjust the cash reserve requirement, CRR, for commercial banks to 45%, while retaining that of merchant banks at 16%.
With the next MPC meeting fixed for November 22nd, stakeholders have said that the committee's ability to sustain price stability while supporting growth will be closely watched in the months ahead. The organizing committee, inaugurated by the state government to oversee the coronation of the new Olubadan of Ibadan land, His Imperial Majesty Obarashidi Ladoja, has announced the closing of some routes leading to the ancient Mapo Hall. The Security Committee under the General Committee, chaired by Chief Bayo Oyero, issued a traffic advisory informing general public that traffic diversions on the routes were occasioned by the visit of President Bola Tinubu, who has promised to attend the coronation ceremony of Obarashidi Ladoja. The committee stated that the affected routes shall be shut by 7 a.m. on Friday. The affected routes include Bere Junction, inward Mapo Hall, Bonfoto Junction, inwards Ojaba, Idiarere Junction, inwards Ojaba, and Itameri Junction, inwards Mapo Hall. The committee, however, made it known that it has provided 3 official designated parks in Ibadan, namely Ibadan North Local Government's car park in front of the Immigration Office, Agodi. The second car park is located at the football field beside Yemetu Police Station, while the third car park is at Liberty Stadium, Okeado. The committee added that buses would be provided to convey well-wishers with valid invitation cards to Mapo Hall, also enjoining all vendors to ensure they arrive at the venue between 6 a.m. and 6:45 a.m. It was a day of color, culture and celebration as the city of Ibadan prepared for the coronation of the 44th Olubadan of Ibadan land. Sons and daughters of the ancient city, along with guests from other tribes, gathered at the Olubadan Stadium in Iyagonku for a special coronation fiesta in honor of Obarashidi Ladoja. Our correspondent reports.
The fiesta showcased the vibrant heritage of Ibadan, bringing together indigenes and residents in a festive atmosphere. From traditional dances to musical performance, and from colorful attire to mouth-watering local delicacies. The event reflected the pride and unity of the people of Ibadan. Families proudly displayed their cultural identities, while performers captivated the crowd with drumming, masquerade dances, and pageantry that highlighted the deep traditions of this ancient city.
Today is very significant in the history of Ibadan land. Since we've been having Obas and Olubadan in Ibadan land, it has never been like this. You can see that the program spans over a period of 2 weeks.
We are celebrating the Ibadan culture and tradition. Today is the second day of the week-long coronation event.
I have an engineer, a senator, a governor. I think you will agree it's remarkable.
A man of conscience, a man of wisdom, and a man of integrity. He's not in a hurry to get wealth. Whatever he has today is by his strength.
It's unique because our cabinet was born in 1984. It will become the 44th Olubadan Ibadan land. And it will become an Olubadan just a day after the celebration of his birthday.
Among the highlights were performances by cultural troupes, beauty displays, and the iconic Egungun masquerade dance, alongside symbolic presentations by the warlords' families of Ibadan land. Oba Rashidi Ladoja is set to be officially crowned as the 44th Olubadan of Ibadan land, and the people are excited that the celebrations have only just begun. Aino Grace, Dominion News.
On the foreign scene, in the Democratic Republic of Congo, Vital Kamerhe has resigned as president of the National Assembly ahead of a planned vote on a petition targeting his leadership. The announcement was made by the Assembly's first vice president, with Kamerhe addressing lawmakers shortly after. The campaign, which called for Kamerhe's displacement, focused on internal matters concerning the functioning of the National Assembly. China has evacuated nearly 2 million people from the southern province of Guangdong as Super Typhoon Ragasa draws closer. It killed at least 14 people in Taiwan after a lake burst, causing severe flooding in the east. It has been roaring over the South China Sea for days, bringing heavy rains and winds to the Philippines, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and southern China. Thai authorities have rushed to contain a massive sinkhole near a hospital in central Bangkok that disrupted utilities and traffic. The 50-meter deep sinkhole extended about 900 square meters in front of the Vajira Hospital. Bangkok Governor Chachut Sitipun said that they had halted further ground movement and were monitoring the site. Now talking sports, Brighton coach Dario Vidoshik has praised Chiamaka Nnadozie after the Nigerian goalkeeper capped an impressive year by finishing in top 5 of the Women's Yashin Trophy rankings at the Ballon d'Or ceremony in Paris. The 24-year-old, who joined Albion in July from Paris FC, was shortlisted for the prestigious award following her exploits with Nigeria at club level. Nnadozie helped the Super Falcons win a record-extending 10th Women's African Cup of Nations crown in the summer, keeping 4 consecutive clean sheets and being named Best Goalkeeper of the tournament. Nnadozie, who has already established herself as Brighton's first-choice goalkeeper, continues to enhance her reputation as one of the most dependable shot stoppers in world football, making 14 saves in 3 WSL games this season to rank 3rd in the league. You can visit our website on www.dominion.org.ng to watch us live and interact with us. You can also follow us across our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn at Dominion Broadcast, and on X at Dominion Cast. And that ends the news update on Dominion Television. I am Osarinoma Saba. Thank you for watching.